in this episode, we're talking about weddings and how to keep it pocket friendly, and then we still dabbled a bit about what it's like being doctors and what, in a perfect world, what would have been doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then a little bit about our men crushes, Nigerian actors.
Yes. So enjoy the episode. Hi everyone, my name is M.
Hi, I'm Dumi.
Hi, I'm Miss J.
Welcome to our first episode of our podcast, Loud Members. Hi everyone, welcome to our first episode of our podcast, Loud Members. We are here today. My name is M.
Hi, I'm Dumi.
Hi, I'm Miss J.
Well, finally made it out of the group chat, so we're here.
Finally.
God, you guys, it's been like over a year now. I don't even know when we started talking.
No, it's not over yet. I think it's over yet.
Close to a year now. I mean, like almost since what? March?
It's not. Now. It was, at least it was 2025, so it's not.
Yeah, but like closer to a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, we're here, we're doing it, and hopefully we'll love it as time goes on. So, a brief introduction. I'll start with Miss J. Tell us who you are, what you do, and yeah.
Well, my name is Jessie, but most people know me by Miss J. Even my family calls me Miss J. I'm a GP. I'm based in Scotland. Well, for those who don't know what a GP is, because I think sometimes when you say a GP, it's only those in the UK tend to know what a GP is. In other parts of the world, a GP is a family physician. So we deal with anything and everything from when you are born to when you leave this earth. So yeah, so that's what basically a GP is, and that's what I do on a day-to-day. So yeah, that's me.
Great. And you, Dumi?
Yeah. So my name's Dumogo, but everybody just calls me Dumi. Yeah, it's quite easy. I am a doctor of mental health. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm all about the mind, I'm all about what makes you think.
Yeah.
But I'm more for the kids and the teenagers, trying to get them on the straight and narrow before they become adults.
Very important. My name is Melda. I'm called M. I almost everyone in my group, I would say. And yeah, I'm a GP, like Jessie has said. She's also a GP. We are colleagues and we're all doctors. But aside that, we are also other things. So you get to learn and know about us as time goes on. And yeah, welcome to our first episode. Right. How was your day, Dumi?
My day was okay. It was nice. It was nice because I worked from home today. So yeah. Great. So that was great. Yeah. Just being around, in as much as you're talking, just being in a familiar environment kind of helps, keeps you relaxed and helps you a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And you, Jessie?
Well, I've been in daytime practice today.
You look tired. You look tired. Oh gosh.
Oh, I've been in daytime practice today, and I just can't. I don't even know what I'll be saying today because my brain is just fried.
Okay. Oh, people out there, do you want to expatiate?
What daytime practices?
Yeah, what daytime practices and why you being in daytime practice today is something different. Yeah.
Okay, so what I mean by daytime practice is in the UK, we have daytime practice where GPs or general practitioners work from 8 o'clock in the morning till most places work up till 6 o'clock. A few people do extended hours, so they finish work by 8 p.m. But for most people, it's like 6 to 8 p.m. And then from 6 p.m., we have the out of hours. That's when you call 111. You would want to speak to a GP, and then you can speak to the out of hours GP. So I'm usually an out of hours GP. So I work in the evening and nighttime.
Yeah.
But recently I've just started doing a few sort of daytime sessions and stuff like that. So that's basically what I meant by daytime practice. So today I only did daytime practice. I'm not working in the out of hours.
But which you prefer? Do you like the nighttime or the daytime?
Yes, please. I'm not a morning. I'm not a morning person, so the nighttime works better for me than the daytime. So I find the daytime quite tasking, if I'm to be honest. But well, if you love what you do, they said you never work a day in your life. Sometimes I'm like, this can't be true. I love what I do, but I still feel like I'm working.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Hasn't talked about her day yet.
My day, God, I'll say my week, because today I didn't work. Is my day. I work 3 days a week. Will I say outside the house, because I did an online sort of work today. So I did like a word round for care homes, which I normally do on Thursdays, alternate Thursdays actually. So it's usually like just trying to review your residents in the care homes, trying to know what the medical needs are and all of that. So probably about like 2 hours, but then you have to do 2 hours documentation. So that is what I did today from 12:30 to about 2:45. So that's my Thursday. Most Thursdays I'm free, but some Thursdays I do that. But then yesterday tried me. So I was duty doctor in GP, because I was in a GP surgery. I do daytime practice. I enjoy working day. I don't like nights. Probably that's why I left the hospital. But then as a duty doctor or on call in GP, you're like basically everyone's go-to. So you have, in my practice, in other practices, they don't have a list. You don't get booked patients. But in my practice, you get like your normal, well, not normally, not like a full list, but you do get like a fixed number of patients to see in the morning and in the afternoon. Then you also have to deal with tasks that come into the surgery, people that weren't able to book an appointment, people that need like some medication queries, urgent lab reports, everything that comes to the GP that can be dealt with by a defined person, you do it. So you're doing home visits that are urgent, and unfortunately, yesterday we didn't have any sort of what we call acute visiting service slots left. So the AVS teams are like the out of hours where Jesse works. So they tend to pick up like cases to go see patients in their house. So if you did have a patient who was unwell and needed to do a home visit, you can just send the patient to them and then they go see. But we didn't have any slot left. So I had to go do the visit. So, and then the patient needs to have an ambulance to go to the hospital. It was just horrible yesterday, but I managed to finish and I came home and I had a good sleep last night. So yeah, thank God it's Friday. Can't wait.
Yeah. Thank God tomorrow. Yeah. So Jess said something interesting that has brought up something in me. So Africans, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Did we really want to do medicine? If you do the thing you love, you will never work at it.
Did we really want to?
Did you really? Did you really have that passion for humanity?
Well,
be honest, yeah.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I did not set out wanting to do medicine. In secondary school, of course, that's that you had to choose subjects. I was very good with sciences.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be a teacher. Right. Okay. And then that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a teacher. And then at some point I felt like, okay, if I had to do science, I didn't want to teach like a normal secondary school, because I felt like I just wanted to do a short, like, you know how lecturers, that's the only thing I could think of. Then I didn't want to have a class assigned to me and all of that. I just wanted to do the whole point of just teaching and going. But then at some point I realized, okay, fine, I'm good in sciences. I probably would just do pharmacy. So I was not really fixed, but medicine was not I want to do medicine. I just felt like it was the usual thing. Everybody wanted to do medicine. Everybody in my class wanted to do medicine. Like, yeah, I want to be different. My dad said, what are you saying? You're going to do medicine. I said, I don't want to do medicine. Everybody's doing medicine. You're going to do medicine because a doctor is the head of the medical team. And you have to be the head. You have to be in charge. You cannot be the... So, okay.
You cannot be the tail.
Even after medical school, when I wanted to change to optometry, he was like, you are going to be the head of the medical team. Cannot be an optometrist, because they answer to the doctor. I said, okay, that's fine.
But in a perfect world, what would you have been?
let's think about. I would like to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Nice. I think I would have loved to just not do anything because I feel like medicine puts you in a box. Like that's really all you sacrifice the functional part of your life doing. You're like from when you were even 16 or 15, for some people who went in early, you give like 6 years of your life doing medicine or 7 years as the case may be. Then you finish with your house job. Your mates are like doing everything, trying things, but the only thing you know is medicine. It can like you just have a tunnel vision. That's all you listen. That's all you hear. Like I don't have conversations like if just not because I knew like I have this friend group, we call ourselves Rich Aunties, right? Before I met them, I didn't have any conversation outside medicine with my friends. It was all about, how was what? We don't talk about money. We don't talk about anything. We don't talk about how to make money. Nothing. It's just about medicine. And it was so boring. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. Eticia,
up to you. Did you want to do medicine? No, I know Miss J wanted to do medicine. So that
one. My own story is just I had always wanted to do medicine.
Oh, okay.
From the time I was young. And I remember every time it's a family gathering or something, they're asking the children, what do you want to do? I want to be a doctor. Of course, at that age, you don't really know. You don't really understand.
No.
You know when you watch the movies and you see a doctor coming wearing a white
coat. Lovely. Dramatic.
And then the nurse is wearing an apron, following the doctor, taking instructions.
An apron?
No, in Ghana.
Yes, I know that. What do you call
in
that?
Ghana. Yeah, like an apron, we call it apron. So it's like an apron. The nurses wear a uniform and then they staple or they pin the apron on the front of the uniform with their
cap. Yeah.
So I remember when I was growing up, I watched movies and you see when the doctor giving orders to the nurse and then the nurse running around trying to do all that. I said, I want to be a doctor. However, However, after in Ghana, if you don't do biology in secondary school, there's no way. There's no way on earth you can go to medical school. It's impossible. So I remember when I went to secondary school, they were assigning class. I went to the science section, but they'll divide the class into 3. You have the class that does biology, the class that does agric, and then you have the class that does geography. But we all do physics, chemistry, math together. But then the only difference was the 3 other subjects, that's geography, agric, that's agriculture, and then biology. Right. Unfortunately for me, I was put in the geography class.
Oh no. It's quite different in Nigeria. You have to do Fikembai as a science if you wanted science.
Yeah, physics, chemistry, and biology.
Yeah. Then math and English. Yeah, but you have to do Fikembai.
So I wanted. So when you're going, I opted to do science.
Yeah.
So because I wanted to do medicine, but when you went to the secondary school, there were lots of students. Now they put you in a list, the group, 3 groups.
So your opinion doesn't matter.
They said the number it's already been. That's how they've chosen it. So that's already been decided. This is the class where you are going to. So unfortunately, I fell into the engineering class because it's geography, physics, chemistry, and and math.
Yeah.
Okay.
I finished secondary school. Of course, you pass all right, but you can't go to medical school. So it's either you go and do engineering or you look for something else, or you go and write biology as a private student.
Okay.
Unfortunately for me, I didn't want to repeat a year when I can see my mates all going to uni and all that. So I opted to go and do nursing because I felt like it's the next thing to medicine.
So, yeah.
So I did nursing. I finished nursing.
Wow.
I even worked for 2 years. That was, I'm talking about 19 years ago. That's 19 years ago.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. So I finished nursing school 19 years ago. And then I worked for 2 years. I was still not fulfilled. I said, this is not what I want to do. I know I can do more. So, but if I wanted to do more, unless I write biology, and I wasn't prepared to now go and sit in class to now go and do biology. So I looked elsewhere. So I looked outside Ghana and went to Ukraine, went to medical school.
You went to Ukraine?
Yeah, she did.
Oh my God, sisters! Where in Ukraine?
So I went to Ternopil. That's the western side of Ukraine. Yeah. You can imagine, start working, earning money, stopping and going back
again,
to uni and be a student in a country where you cannot work as a student.
Yeah.
And starting afresh. So that's my story. I ended up being the doctor I wanted to be anyways.
Yeah.
But of course, there were lots of turns here and there. But as for me, medicine has always been what I wanted to do. Yeah. So for me, I'm a nurse as well as I'm a what do you call it?
A doctor.
I'm a doctor as well. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Duality.
So how about you?
My story. Man, no lie. I will not lie. I did not want to do medicine. Maybe it's obvious, maybe it's not. I'm childlike, very childlike. Sometimes. But, so in a perfect world, I'll be working with Disney or DreamWorks as an animator. Yeah. I'm still looking to go back. Yeah. And try and get back into animation again. Growing up, I used to draw. I had comics that I used to draw and make. But my dad said, what is this? The most you'll be is you'll be a fine arts teacher.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, fine. I also like, because, drawing has to do with your hands. So I love working with my hands. My mom would say, growing up, I would take apart my toys just to see what tinkers, why is it making noise? Why is it singing? What's the noise coming from? How did they do this? I would tinker with it, take it apart and put it back in. So engineering, but my guy at the top said no.
No, you're made for medicine.
It was a problem. I remember it was full out war between him and me. Then we had to be diplomatic. We had to have a UN meeting, Listen to me. I know why I'm saying it, because my dad is also an engineer.
Okay.
Yeah? He's like, when I graduated, I had 6 companies waiting for me. I had options. Now, no more. But as a doctor, even if you don't have job, you can. I don't know. You know Manaka? You know what they call Manaka? Miss J, have you heard of Manaka? Oh, you don't know what Manaka is, Imelda?
I don't know. Is it like, I don't know, can do? What?
Zinc.
Oh, zinc. Oh.
Zinc.
That's what it's called.
At the least, even if you don't get a job as a doctor, you can use zinc and build one small shop and be prescribing
people. Yeah. Oh my God.
So
I think it just really in the context of like being Nigerians and possibilities around you.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see any world aside what you know and what for example, you come here, you see, I heard things and I'm like, you really work there? Oh, really interesting. That's a career. It's always like strange to me, like somebody actually employed you to do this. Oh, interesting.
In Africa, it's medicine, law, engineering.
Even the engineers have not even found job. So that's a story for another day. So you become engineer, and then your mechanic is also an engineer. And then your self-proclaimed engineers, you understand? Because you come out with most of them don't have practical knowledge, and that's a story for another day. So, But then, if you were talking about like being a professional, if you didn't come back saying you wanted to be a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer, you are just a lost cause. And I always say that the first experience I had of doing medicine and knowing what a doctor was through myself. Like I didn't have any role model growing up. Like my dad's family, my mom's family, we didn't have a doctor. So we didn't have a family friend who was a doctor.
That's why they wanted you to do that message.
So I didn't, if I had known what I knew now, or what I know now, I would have said, excuse me, I would have probably just said what, fashioning my way earlier. Even if I was going to do the medicine, I would have said, okay, this is what I would want to lean towards. So I didn't know. Of course, you watch Nigerian movies, you see people going to hospital, crying, doctor at night. But I didn't really understand it. I felt like you can choose to work nights. You can just choose anything you want to do. But now it wasn't. So I got to know about medicine as I was just going. I'm like, oh my God, this is the life. I just kept going. I'm seeing it and I'm here already. So, but it's been good. I will not lie. It's been all right.
Not to digress, when you mention Nigerian movies, movies, I see acting of some doctors, and I'm like,
oh no, let's not go there.
We don't.
If the X-ray is not turned upside down,
the IV is going this way.
It's better now. It's better.
It's not going inside this way. It's not going. Is a retrograde infusion.
They don't do research. They don't check. They don't ask. There's one. Oh my God. There's one Nigerian movie. So the couple had gone to see the doctor. So the doctor was like it's supposed to be like terrible news. I'm really sorry to tell you, your husband has, like the husband is akuna. The husband is he flitters around.
Yeah.
So supposedly what they were trying to say is that he had given her an STD. So he was like, I'm really sorry, your husband has passed on this disease to you. And they're like, okay, what is it? I was like, maybe HIV, or maybe chlamydia, or maybe syphilis, gono. I was just waiting.
Something.
Like, he has given you staphylococcus. I started crying.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, for those listening, staphylococcus is not an STI. A sexually transmitted infection. It is not an STI. It is just, it depends on the kind of species we're talking about. But definitely not a sexually transmitted infection. It's just what is.
They didn't manage to get the staphylococcus right.
It's either going on your skin or something, or just found anywhere else, or definitely not a sexually transmitted infection. So
God. Oh God. I laughed. That reminds me. Do any of you here watch Just Us Girls?
No,
I don't think I have.
You should. It's on YouTube.
I don't think I have. I do love like a girl themed movie.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice on YouTube. Oh, that means none of you watched Skinny Girl in Transit.
I did. I did.
Did you watch Miss Dead?
No, I
didn't. Oh
no. No, I did. Definitely did. Yeah.
Oh, I remember the first time I was introduced to Ghanaian cinema. It was Majid Michael. It was that fine boy's name?
I've forgotten his name now.
It was Majid Michael.
I can't remember his name.
Jackie Appiah, and it was Van Vika.
Van Vika.
Yeah, I will never forget. That was the first time I was introduced to Ghanaian cinema. Like, oh my God, who are these men?
They just bought the best of the best. I'm telling you.
I think Jackie Appiah was a rich man's child, and Majid Michael was a painter or something, and then Van Vika was the guy they wanted her to marry. Then she now fell in love with Majid.
Majid is not a born again Christian.
It's not a pastor.
Oh, really?
Not a pastor. So
that's good.
It's not doing all those.
It's like what's his name again? That fine one again with the dreads. That's not a pastor.
Which one is that?
Oh,
my He's the Yoruba guy now. He has.
Oh yeah, the Jimmy.
Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. I
the funny thing is, I didn't really know him, so I didn't really watch a lot of his movies. So I was still like shocked. Of course, I knew he was in Woman King. Yeah.
He was in Woman King.
Woman King, but I've not seen Woman King.
He was one of the Nigerian male actors I used to look out for because of the way he spoke and.
Yeah, I know he has aura.
Yeah,
he has a certain kind of aura.
Yeah, they're very specific male Nigerian actors. I look out for.
Yeah,
yeah, he was one of them.
Today, what are we talking about today?
We've been all over the place.
All over the place, talking about a lot of things. Yeah. We're going to our weddings today.
Okay, all right. Yes,
right.
So one of us just had a wedding. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to expertise. Expert knowledge.
The latest bride
on how to plan an affordable but
pocket friendly.
Oh, thank you. Yes. We have to make it spicy. A pocket friendly.
Depends on what you mean by pocket friendly, but yeah.
A pocket small, please. As friendly as you can make it, please.
You can make it. Interesting.
Yes. Well. Yes. So to pass the ball on to M.
Yeah. M. Okay, let's talk about wedding. I mean, to be honest, it's going to be a group chat anyway, so it's not like, because I know everyone here has been to a wedding in the UK except me. My wedding was the first one I've been to.
Your wedding was the first one.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's interesting.
Yes.
Okay, I've been once. Yeah, not twice.
Really? Twice?
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good then. I've been to a wedding in the UK. I don't like going to weddings.
Why?
Nothing. I mean, I don't like weddings. I don't like the idea of weddings, the way we know weddings. Probably because I don't like fanfare. I don't like. I just don't like it. I've never really been a fan of. Oh, let's go to a wedding. Oh, you know how people grew up thinking about their perfect wedding. That was not me.
Yeah.
Never imagined myself in white. I just felt like when it's time, I'll probably just do maybe traditional wedding and then cut wedding and that's it.
Yeah.
So I never thought I would do a white wedding. Never. So I always tell people that if you ever, I didn't change my mind. I always say if you saw me, wait, if you saw me doing a wedding, white wedding, just know that it's my husband that wants it. Not me. So I was like, if I ever say we shouldn't do it, and then he said yes, I'm happy. But he was like, he wants to do a proper, he needs to be in charge. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So yeah, that's how I ended up doing a white wedding.
All right. White wedding, and then the trad was the reception. Was that how it was? Because I think I've gone for a wedding like that in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But the white wedding, then they had the trad as the reception. Was
reception. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, originally what it was meant to be was a white wedding during the week.
Okay.
And then a reception, the trad reception during the weekend.
All right.
Just because we only wanted
the full week.
Yeah, the
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Not really.
Wednesday to spread throughout the week.
Not really. Just a day where we just go to church with my family and friends and just do the white wedding. And then during the weekend, we now have our guests. Our guest list at the start was 50 because in my head, I only knew 15 people.
Yeah. So that means it changed. That makes it change.
Of course. You know, the funny thing is that I always feel like I don't know a lot of people.
Don't say you only know 15 people. Just say you are inviting all.
Not in my head. I only knew 15 people I wanted to be in my wedding.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's not because I don't want every other person, but because I don't like I said, I don't like planning this and that. Like, just get it over with. That's what I feel like. Just to get it over with. So for me, I wanted to, first of all, for a wedding, I always feel like if you've not been chatting and talking regularly in the last 6 months, How am I in your wedding? What are we doing? you just like we are acquaintances basically. So for me, it was people who I felt like we had something. I know there are people I would have loved to have more people, but you can't have everybody. And I always also felt like I don't know that I will invite somebody for something and they will come. I overthink things. Basically, I just feel like, how will you clear your calendar for me? Like, I just like if I ask the 11 people I know that my rich aunties that they will come, they will find a way to come. Then I probably ask one of my friends and the other friend and maybe one or two people from work, and that's it. It's all done. So that's what I thought, and that's just me existing in my small bubble. Even though I know a lot of people, I know I have acquaintances, I have a lot of people that know me. And of course, some people were really angry with me, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, that's, we said that with, of course, to plan your wedding, you need to have like what number of guests you want. Mm-hmm. So when we set it out with wanting to have that number, I was like, oh, just don't worry, take 35, give me 15. At the end of the day, everybody there, most people, like, I think 70% were my guests. And 30 were his. I was like, everything, you know, that when we had like a guest, somebody will now RSB say, this is coming. So now, right, maybe 3 kids. I said, Jesus, this is how I was just doing. I was just panicking. I was like, oh my God, 3 kids. So my friend was like, why didn't you just say no kids? I said, how will you tell people to come for an event and then they still need to go and arrange childcare? We didn't think it was fair, you know. So like, let them just come with their family, and then. So I think we had about 100 thereabout guests that we invited, and I think we probably got up to that. I didn't have a lot of people say they were not coming.
100.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, thereabout. Yeah. So it was nice. Of course, choosing a location was relatively easy because I didn't want to go to Nigeria, and my husband was happy with it. He was like, "Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it here." So, because if I went to Nigeria, I wouldn't know anyone. Like, I probably have like 1 or 2 friends left in Nigeria. So the rest are going to people I don't know. And I don't find that, you know, having to drag people to come from UK to Nigeria, when you've been in UK for the last 5 years, you know your people, then you start looking for, it's like, no. And for me, that was very important. So, and then of course, you had to choose location. In fact, I think the biggest parts of wedding in UK is how much you don't know, how I put it now. The things you need to do. For example, if you want to notify the couple, the usual process of doing the registry is very different from Nigeria. Even that I don't know anything about it, but at least my friends have told me it's very different, because in UK, you have to notify a marriage registry, and then they give you an appointment, which can be in 2 months, can be 1 month, depending on how, they can be booked and busy. Yeah. So the good thing is that my area is not as busy as it was in Durham, where my husband lives. So we did the notification here. They got an appointment like, I think 3 weeks or 4 weeks later. Theirs were like 2 months or 3 months.
Where is here?
There in Durham was 3 months.
No, yours is where?
Oh, in Burnley was about 4 weeks.
All right.
Max. So we got in, we did the whole. So the good thing was I had ILR, he had ILR too. So there was not a lot of process involved. Normally they will refer you to the Home Office if you're on work visa. So to make sure it's not a sham marriage. You're not married for paper. So yeah, they did all of that. And then you have to choose where you will get married, and you have to tell them before they do anything. So So we had that whole conflict of where are we going? Are we getting married in Durham? Are we getting married in Burnley? And then of course we chose Burnley to do it. And then we told them the church we're going to use. But then by the time we told them the church we're going to use, the church had not even agreed. It just went by faith. We just like, oh yeah, we'll use this church. And each lady said something, said, if you want to change your venue, you have to do it afresh.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hey, wow.
You can change your dates, you can change your time, you can't change your venue. So if you want to change your venue after you've done notification, let's say you do notification, it takes 28 days to come out if you don't have any straightforward, because they have to put it on the registry for 3 weeks. on the
they have to set bans for 3 weeks.
Bans of marriage.
Yeah.
So, and then nobody has anything against that. They would give you like the schedule and you send it to whoever it is. If you want to do in church, if you want to do it in the registry, whatever it is, maybe a hotel that's approved to do registry weddings. So that they said, if you were to change the venue, you have to do this whole process again. So in that time, he's Catholic, I'm not Catholic. So Catholic, they need a 6 months notice to get married. And now we're like, well, we did that notification in July. So we're thinking September. We just had the July, August, and then the September. So of course we went to the priest because we were meant to go to another parish. And then the parish said, since I'm under this parish, I need to get, so they thought I was a Catholic, but I was not a Catholic. So they said, I need to go to this parish and get permission because they are the ones in charge of Burnley before I can come to Paddingham, which is another town. But that Paddingham had a Nigerian priest.
God.
It's just a lot. So the Nigerian priest, I felt, okay, he can understand that we are in like a time crunch. So I wanted to get married there, like, let him just make it faster for us. But he said, oh no, that you have to go speak to the priest that is in charge of Burnley first. And then he should give you permission to now come to us. So when we went to meet the priest, we're like,
it's not this married that you marry up and down.
So they don't, if you're doing registry wedding, that's different. Right, notification, and whenever it comes down 28 days, you can marry within.
Is it different from like court wedding? Like just going to the court?
That's registry.
That's registry wedding.
Yeah, that's registry.
People do wedding up and down. I can't.
You know when they start planning for wedding? Yeah, I'm on a wedding group. Some people start planning for wedding 2 years, 1 year before the wedding. Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah. But if you want to do like a registry wedding, you know that, okay, you need at least 3 months because you need to get a date, you need to attend it, you need to, if you do the notification, and then the notification, you can't do it online. If you're, for example, if I had work visa, I was mine a citizen, I still need to come to the office. But if we're just British citizens, we can do it online. But if you have like ILR, you have to come to the office and bring your, the interview was funny. They will ask you questions, then tell the other person to go out and I start asking you about them, like their name, what they do. So you have to be like exact date of birth and all that. So at the end of the day, we had the church approved us like the week of our wedding. We didn't know we were going to get married in church. We didn't know. We're just like, if it happens, it happens. So because the priest needed to get permission.
So what was the plan if it didn't happen?
We just were tried.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we just thought ourselves on that day, one wedding is going to happen.
Okay.
So is one wedding will happen. If two happens, glory be to God. If one happens, that's fine. So we're always down for any. So by every day, he told us we've been approved by the bishop on Thursday. Was it Friday? Yeah, Thursday. On Thursday.
And your wedding was Saturday.
Oh, Saturday, yeah. So so that wedding is can be very challenging in the UK. Yeah, very challenging in the UK. Yeah.
Let's talk about the pocket friendly part. The money.
The money.
Yeah.
Okay. It depends on you, obviously.
But okay, you don't want to tell us what your budget was.
My budget, our budget. Let's see. So our budget was what we said we shouldn't spend more than 12K. Yeah, so that's what we're working with. Like, okay, 8 to 12K. So let's see how we'll do it because we have a small crowd. We are not doing 2 weddings, we're doing 1 wedding. No, when you say so 100 is including adults and children. So our adults are looking like 70. So by the time you put your food, like you're not doing a fanfare, you have like, well, you do your food list. You do your souvenirs. These days, people don't even do souvenirs. I didn't even know. Anyway, fast forward. Of course, you have to get a videographer, you get your photographer, you get your your DJ, your MC, all of that. So we're like, at least that should cover. So the good thing is I was in Burnley because I know that halls outside Burnley can be quite expensive. Okay. We talk about like 5K.
What area is Burnley? I'm trying to...
So in Lancashire, East Lancashire. So it's like 1 hour away from Manchester. It's a small town. It's a town. So it's quite cheap to get like a hall. Some people will even like offer you package if you're like a white person, for example, and you didn't mind, you can get like a package of 3,500 for maybe they'll tell you 30-day guests. So 30 people come for the morning breakfast and then 70 evening guests for your wedding, and then they will serve dinner and all that. But of course, the dinner is chef soup for the day, the fresh potatoes, so it's all of
the sandwiches.
Exactly. So, well, we didn't want that. Most of them, I think the challenge really for getting a venue was most venues wanted to do the catering.
Oh yeah.
And if are the only,
I've got to 3 weddings. I just remembered.
Yeah,
I had a friend who had that problem.
They want to do the catering, and I'm like, you're not Nigerian. We even had one that said, "Oh, we have a Nigerian chef." So I was like, "Okay, fine. Let me get their list. What do they make?" And to today, we've not gotten anything. So I was like, because I don't want to go and then we are like, struggling with food. So venue was a very, very big factor, but thankfully we did find something that was we liked, and that's one. And then of course the photographer was not really a hard choice because my husband's friend is a photographer. So he handled that. Of course you have to pay him too. So videographer, the same thing. I had to find one, and I was like, I will work with this person. Our DJ was gifted to us, and our DJ on site. So on site, I've told if I find him, I have a special cord prepared for him to wipe his neck. That's all I would say. That's all I would say. Yeah, but at the end of the day, anything for you in wedding is what is major? What was the major thing that if it was missing, people would notice?
Okay.
That's what I feel people should, of course, concentrate on. And obviously, what you want to wear should be like sorted. In a way. I'm very minimalistic. I like to be comfortable in anything I'm wearing, and I'm lazy. So perfect combo. So that's really it, to be honest. And then you have to figure out your wedding bands. Of course, your engagement ring should have been done and dusted because you've been asked before the wedding. And of course, every other little thing that comes with spending in the wedding and all that. But to be honest with you, running the wedding was a community effort. Like my friends, let's not even go there. I didn't have a bridesmaid, a bridal train.
Yeah.
I was not interested, but my friends were like, okay, don't worry, we'll be a bridal train. I didn't even know they were going to wear the same thing. I thought maybe they would just wear what they have, give them. I was just like, what's going on? Everybody was just decked. I'm like, oh my God. See bridal train. Because my photographer, the videographer was asking me, oh, so, like brides want to do their first look with their bridal train. I said, we don't have bridal train. So like, I like you. You're like, you people don't like, it's not like you don't like stress or anything. I said, yeah, actually, we are like very lazy people. So we didn't have all those Ashwebi.
I think we're a bit similar in that regard because I think I've already told my mom if it's happening 50 people max, and she goes, then it has to be in this. It cannot be in Nigeria.
It cannot be in Nigeria
at all. I remember my friend's wedding that I went for. I was like, you did it. This is it.
Yeah, this is it.
I think there was no more less than 30 people came for that thing.
Listen.
It was so simple.
Like just
like very simple. She didn't have no groomsmen, no bridal train. She's Catholic, so I think so her wedding was not in church, it was in the hall.
Okay.
The priest was there.
Good.
Yeah, married them in the hall and then did the registry and signing. And then when we now went out for the pictures, they now turned the hall into the reception.
Right.
That's
absolutely
it.
that has always been it for me. Like,
this is it.
Can we do it this way? And keep it moving.
Honestly, because
when it comes to wedding, everyone and what they have in mind. Individual differences and preferences. Some people love the pomp and pageantry that comes with.
Oh, tell me about it.
In this economy, Hey,
it's not even about the economy. Like people actually
about the economy.
People
save towards
it.
Towards it.
Yeah.
The one I don't understand, people that take loan. That's the one I don't
people
understand.
Take loan for weddings.
I can't even understand it.
People get like a committee of friends. Like I know in the past that used to piss me off so much. Sorry if you're my friend, I've listened to this. Like I hate when they add me to WhatsApp group without my knowledge. I just wake up and see contribution for this person's a committee of friends for this person. I'm like, the person not even told me they're getting married, and I'm here inside this group trying to contribute. They'll not be writing. This person has been our friend. Let's show the person what it is. I'm like, we are like 100 people inside this group. We're trying to crowdfund for somebody to do wedding. That's fine. So it's always that kind of community effort and all of that. Some people get like family paying for this, one auntie paying for this and
but
that.
But it's the loan one.
It blows my mind. It blows my mind.
I can't understand you taking off for wedding.
I don't understand. It doesn't even make
one day thing. That who knows if the marriage will even last?
It's not even up to a day. It's not even up to a day. Just a
few
couple
hours.
of
hours. Few hours. And like a lot of things. Yeah, things matter to people. A lot of things. Yeah.
That means you're already going into that marriage under pressure.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking of pain.
You know, because people believe that when you come to the wedding, they're going to probably spray their money. Back then, Nigeria used to be a thing. But like, you can't.
How much can you make from spraying
How much can you make? Do you understand? You don't want to put yourself under pressure of like, oh, I'm going to do wedding, then this person needs to spray me, and then you, instead of dancing and relaxing and enjoying your wedding, you're there calculating.
You're counting what is this?
They have not sprayed though. Hey,
the floor is still empty.
The floor is still empty. How much are they spraying? Using one eye to count it. They're paying me $1. Where is the money? Hey. You
oh my goodness.
You know that kind of thing. You don't want to be doing that. No, definitely not. No. So you do what works for you. I like I always tell people, me, I am very, very like I'm really, really, when it comes to events, weddings, this and that, very lazy, very chilled. I don't recommend me to you. So
I think the eye-opening part now is this registry part, because I never expected it to be that difficult. I just thought you just walk into the wherever you are, the council, and just I want to get married, and then
you have to do it online. You have to they will have to call you, and then say, okay, fine, we're gonna send you, and then you pay. Because we paid £42 something for each person.
Yeah.
So I think £41 something, but at the end of the day it was about £82 thereabout for both of us. And then you pay on the day of the wedding, you have to pay £50 to the registrar. And then after the wedding, you have to pay £12.50 for your certificate for one. So there's costs on that side as well. But the church don't really pay anything. You have to pay the organist to do your wedding song and all that. Things about £80 to £100 depending. And if you want to give to the church, I want to donate to the church, you do that. You can give something to the church here. But that's really all the cost.
For those who are listening who don't want to go through all that, if you want to get married quickly and can do it one day, you can go to Gretna Green and go to the blacksmith shop and go and get married there.
Really?
Where?
Yes, it's called Gretna Green.
Where is that?
It's somewhere almost between Scotland and Carlisle. It's just it's the border. Ooh. It's like at the borders.
Wow.
Yeah. It's that's what happened in the old. It's just like you going to this place in the US. What is it called?
Is it like when they say international waters? You can, if you're international waters, you can get married by the
no.
I know what you're talking about.
Las Vegas.
Go to Las Vegas. It's similar. So in the olden days, they said people could get married. They can just go to, they can even meet someone today and just say, "I love you. We love each other. We want to get married." And they just go together to the blacksmith shop. And then they just. The marriage is blessed in the blacksmith shop, and I think it's still something that happened, but not
Not a lot.
Before.
Oh,
interesting.
So that brings us into kind of us into marriage traditions that we know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those who are quite adventurous still do that, but
is it, if you do it, is it like recognized by?
It's recognized. Yes, it's recognized. Yes.
You get a certificate from the blacksmith.
Yeah. Look for marriage in Gretna Green. You see that.
I'm definitely going to check it.
That's why I'm going to check it because you can do reception.
That would be interesting. Very, very interesting.
I guess in Gretna Green, it's just you, your partner, and the blacksmith. The blacksmith is your witness.
Yeah. So it's the blacksmith that gives you the certificate.
Done and dusted.
Yes. Really? Oh, that's so interesting. I love it. How am I look for it? If that works, anything to save the money.
I mean, to be honest, like, okay, I read something on the internet today and someone was saying that who is meant to pay for the wedding, right? And this girl was like going on a rant on how in her family, the two sisters had been married before and their husbands took care of everything, like everything. And if the parents were to contribute, they did it out of love. So that now she's about to get married and her husband is, for context, the girl is from the southeast of Nigeria. That's like she's Igbo. So the guy she's getting married to, she didn't say where he's from, but that the guy's family is also well-to-do. But the guy has now been saying that the family of the guy is saying that this is what they would do, they will handle, and this is what they expect.
Is this white wedding? Because usually traditional wedding is the traditional girl's family.
The girl said traditional, everything is the man that handles it in their family.
Where from Southeast?
So, I don't know. I have no idea. But then now that the husband to be saying that, oh, the family wants to do this and her family has to do this, like it's a group assignment she's catching the ick, basically for
she should ick away,
you know. Because of that, so people are like, who should be the ones, you know, whose responsibility is it to take care of the wedding? Is it the bride's family? Is it the groom's family? Is it 50-50? Is it what is it really?
In this day and age, I believe it should be the couple themselves 50-50. They should decide whoever is making more money or whoever can put more. Yes.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, she just go ahead.
One thing I believe in is that the man should bring more of the money, even if he's earning lesser. And why I'm saying this is because of you want to set a precedence. And the precedence is that if a man is planning to get married, he shouldn't have just woken up today, proposed to you and start saving. He should have been planning to get married. That should be what it is. And I feel like it shouldn't be that even if like, okay, fine, I have money or whatever, and he has money, he should still bring more than me. Even at the end of the day, I still spend more. He's the one marrying me. He's coming to marry me, right? I'm not saying that, like he should sponsor everything. No, I'm not of the opinion because I'm working as well, but he should at least have the most contribution. Because at the end of the day, the woman is still going to do a lot of things. I'm going to do my clothing. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a lot of things that might not...
He's also doing his clothing. He's going to do that. He's going to do
that. But the thing is that this is where I think about it. Like, it's a sort of precedence. I feel like this whole thing is about a man doing what... And I know my husband is going to be like, oh, you started this whole man thing. Yes, I've started this whole man thing. It's symbolic. To me, that's the way I feel. He has
paid the bride price. That's not the symbolic part of it.
It's not really. It's about like, he's trying to bring that whole thing of a man has been prepared to do this. That's the vibe it gives me.
So, okay. Yeah. So what you're saying is, you know how we prepare and start saving to buy a house. So a man should have prepared and start saving to get married.
And that's the same thing I struggle with when I hear people who say, 9 months and they're looking for where to get money to bail their wives out of the hospital. Like, I find it disgusting, sorry to say, because it's not
do what?
To bail their wives out of the hospital after childbirth.
Okay.
I'm looking for money to pay, because this is not something you woke up. When you start having the desire to get married is when you should start saving. This is what I'm going to pass down to my son, my brothers. You know, you should, if you want to desire as a person, as a man, I want to get married, then you should start planning. And you carry that forth to your family as well. So if your wife, you people are going to have kids, you have to start saving for that. So it's also something that is symbolic in the sense that
but
I am prepared for this.
Do you not account for life? Life hits people differently.
No. That's different. That's very different. Yeah. Some people are just vibes and inshallah.
Imelda, most men would be mad at you right now.
It's good
for saying what you are saying, because
very good.
What they say, well, it's God who takes care of.
Lie. That does not.
That's what they say. That well, people should be ready before they, for example, they have children, or
that one is set. You have to be ready before, because children are huge responsibility.
Yeah. But in terms of contributions towards the marriage, I do understand where you are coming from, in the sense that you're like, the man should contribute the largest portion towards the marriage. But I think it also depends on where you are coming from, or let me say culturally, because first of all, the most important thing as Africans is bride price. I think for most people, the bride price is the main thing that needs to be covered. I think the other miscellaneous stuff, like taking care of your clothes, he's taking care of his clothes. There are other bits where I think in that sense, it's both of you coming together to sort of talk about it, to make a decision as, for example, okay, so this is our list of things that we need to do. Like, this is when it comes to food, especially for the traditional marriage, I believe that it's the man who is coming to the woman's family to come in. It's like you are receiving visitors. You don't expect your visitors to pay for the food that they are coming to eat.
That's how we do it in Igbo land,
So you should prepare food to welcome
your guests. Exactly. Yeah.
For that part, absolutely, that is how it's supposed to be. You don't expect the visitor to also pay a portion or contribute to. Sometimes, of course, for some family, they will say, "Oh, the man," or maybe the man is well-to-do or something, and they will say, "No, I want to cover the. I'll just give money to your family and all that." That is a different thing. Under normal circumstances, I think for when it comes to the food aspect of things, the woman's family, because you are receiving gifts, they are coming with gifts for your daughter. They are coming with the right price and everything. So you welcome them with food as you receive the gifts that they brought. Absolutely. That makes sense. The other miscellaneous things of, some people want to change clothes 10 times. Some people want to do 360. Like, that your wedding, there was 360.
Oh, I forgot I did 360.
Like at your wedding, there was 360 where we'll be dancing and all that. Some people want to do that. If, for example, the man is not, it's like, what is 360?
And it's I don't think we need a 360. And the woman is like, okay, fine, I'll get it.
The system, I want it. Then you get it. That will make. That's why it's ideal for the two people to come together. To make a list. Talk about. Some of us, when we got married a long time ago. Things have not changed till now, because
no.
Years ago, when I was getting married, of course, as an African, if you are doing a wedding, the people that would come, you'd only know about 20. The rest are your parents' friends and people that people that you have no clue what they are doing there. You don't know them, you don't know them. So it's good that you had your wedding here. At least here is just a few people that who would come to the wedding. But back home, people in the neighborhood who have not been invited, they'll show up.
Oh God,
normal.
Yeah.
Especially right? Why not?
Especially if you don't do it in a hall where it's like a normal house.
Your compound. Your compound.
There's a saying that goes that the wedding is for
parents.
The parents.
Yeah.
And I remember one show that like the girl was out saying, "But it's my wedding. And like, it should be what I want." And the woman says, "Yeah, you will have your own wedding when you have your own daughter."
Interesting.
Honestly, so I do get what you are saying, that the man should contribute more,
right?
Than let's say, for example, wedding is going to cost £8,000. Let's say roughly.
Yeah.
And you made a statement that even if the man is earning less than the woman, you still expect him to contribute the bigger portion of the.
Yeah, because I feel it's not that you've set planning the wedding 3 months ago. You didn't start saving for your wedding 3 months ago. In normal circumstances, probably you've been dating someone for 2 years. There's a point in your life where you decided we're going to get married. That should be when you should start saving, right? So if both of you are earning, I'm not saying I don't mean significantly less paid. For example, your husband is earning 1,500, right? You don't want him to use his whole savings to do wedding. So if you people budget were like 8K or 7K, you can bring 4K and you bring 3K. There's a symbol. It's just symbolic. There's something about that for me, right? Because I feel that it sets a sort of precedence that this man came prepared. He's ready to marry you. He's not just, ruffling. Or the ones that will not say, I don't have. Well, because you're any.
No. I thought that I don't have. Then the person is not ready.
Okay, those ones are not even in this conversation.
That one, those people are not part of this conversation.
Oh, because I'm earning lesser, just take 2K. Then you bring 5K. I'm earning more. I'm the woman, right? Like I've just been existing in my world, and somebody wants to get married to me. That means the person should be ready to, take up some financial burden. So for me, I feel like it's something symbolic, and I'm not saying it because if I were to see if we get married, we're not a family. That whole bring more, bring less does not matter because our finances and everything we're going to do together will be one. But in the context of the wedding, of marrying, that whole act of getting married, I feel like the preparation a man shows, so it also sort of, it shows what you are to him. It shows like what you mean to him. That even if he's not having the whole world, he's still able to say, I've been preparing for this. And it shows in what he's able to say, I'm bringing this to do the wedding. And I'm also one of the people who believe that whatever it is you people have is what you should plan around, right? Yeah. If my husband is bringing 5K, 6K, 10K, I'm not going to be planning a 30K wedding. Never. We're going to do that wedding around that our money.
Or you wait till you guys save up to the 30K.
Yes. But that is what that man has, is what we are going to plan our wedding around, because I feel like it's irresponsible. Like, and because that's what people start wondering, like, how do you make the magic happen? So someone brings 3K and then you do wedding of 30K. Where did the 27,000 come from? On whose?
What's their business? They should come out to your eye.
No, I'm asking both of you.
Okay.
On whose 27K are we standing on? Because we are budgeting 3K. So these are like the little things to me that matter a lot. And I feel like that's what it should be. Because when you start going with the mindset that somebody there is going to sort our problems out, somebody there is going to sort our marriage out, somebody there is going to sort our finances out, that's what makes men become very lazy. Because if you know that, that's it.
How about all right, so that's an interesting take. Yeah, but I know people who, during that time it was quite unfortunate. The man wasn't buoyant enough. So I think they just did like a small court wedding.
Absolutely lovely.
And then when, by the grace of God,
I'm not doing
the man started making money. They now
can do renewal. I'm not doing that.
They just did like a renewal, but it now became like the main wedding.
No, we do small wedding. Who am I? Okay, fine. Like I always tell people.
Now the way you're saying, the man has to bring half of this, half of that.
No.
Life is life, and the man doesn't have, and they decide, let's go for what you have. Then they just do that registry.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
And then when they now have the money.
Because somebody wants to do a big wedding, isn't it? Someone wants to do a big wedding. I'm saying is that if the man has 2K, we'll do a 2K wedding.
It was my, but I think he felt like his wife. I think she wanted it during their time.
Yeah,
and he didn't have.
He didn't have it.
Then
we go for it.
That's fine. And that was it.
Yeah.
So it was like in a way of giving her what she had always wanted.
That's fine.
So then I went ahead
and that is a situation where somebody has had to work hard to give you what you want, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I understand people have different situations, people have different circumstances. But if you come to because I've seen people who have I've seen ladies who are earning well, they are well paid or whatever, and they met a guy who is struggling, who maybe it's not really struggling, he's earning, but he's earning lesser.
Mm-hmm.
He's planning the wedding with the money. Like, his mind is that you are going to bring the money while they come for the wedding.
No.
Who is bringing the money for the bride price?
See, let's not go there. I said, the man said, but you know that I don't earn a lot.
But who is bringing the money for the bride price?
Then they are not ready to buy.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
In as much, let's forget the wedding, The bride price.
The bride price. You've not seen some people that have given the men money to pay the bride price. The world is tough.
Yeah, it's tough. Anyway.
This is the reason why I'm saying, and I'm not saying this thing because it's just, I'm saying that if a man wants to get married, he needs to show that he's serious by what he has saved towards the wedding, not just the day he proposed to you, before he proposed to you. Because if we wanted to buy a house, I don't wake up and go and buy a house. I save towards a house. Even some people saved for the house 2 years before they even went to start looking on the internet. They have Lysa. They put in small money inside there. That's something. That's a preparation towards something. And that mentality is really great. Like, really great for anyone. I'm saying this to everybody. Like, one of the things you can see that this person, like, saying what they would do, what you can see is that they're actually putting money towards that wedding they want to do. And you should give a little bit more than the woman.
That's very interesting. We can be on this topic all night long.
Yes.
But you see our lovely Mrs. J's face. She's beginning to clock out on us.
Right. No, guys, it's been a lovely evening.
Yes, it has. It has. Yeah. Looking forward to doing this with you.
So you guys, thank you for listening to this point.
And enjoying our little rantings.
Yes. If you have any contributions, anything you want to really say, like, it's a lighthearted podcast, so don't insult us because we insult you back. But constructive criticisms, anything you do not agree with is fine. We're always happy to hear it, and then hopefully see it in the next episode. Subscribe, like, share, and see you guys.
All right, have a nice day or
night.
Bye.